Hi, welcome. I thought we could do a reading for the weekend, sort of like where are we going? And when I thought about that, what came to mind was the Enchanted Map Oracle. Like, where are we going? Let's have a little map for Saturday, Sunday, and maybe some overall energy for the weekend. So I feel like things are moving forward in a way. We've had a lot of confusion and chaos this past month, at least here in the US. But on a personal level, it feels like, okay, everyone I'm talking to, it's like we're in the coldest days of the winter right now, yet we're moving towards spring. Spring is a month away, but there's some, I feel like we're ready for it. So it's like there's this movement kind of energy. So what are we moving into this weekend? What's our energy for the weekend? Thank you. Okay. We have I can't even make this up. Movement. I swear, that's hilarious. And then intention. We're moving with intention. Ah, I love this. I'm just dying. I can't even make this up. So what I'd like to do is read these really quickly, and then we'll get into the reading. You are in a time of positive forward motion. This is a time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts and you now know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear. Let it go and move forward. That was the upright. If it was reversed, I like to read both so you can kind of feel into what resonates with you. Do you feel as if you're walking in circles, seemingly not getting anywhere? Consider the spiral that travels up and around. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Even backward movement helps you progress and reach your goal. You may need to revisit some of the places where you forgot to look for treasure. Another message is this: lessons need repeating for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Consider this another invitation to mastery. Movement. Literally, that was the energy I was feeling for the weekend, and here it is. Confirmation. Intention. I love that owl with the dandelion. Sorry, my cat. The cat is doing it again. Deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work, however. Others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. If it was reversed, are you clear about your intentions, or are you in a foggy state of denial about your true motives and or ambitions? This is the time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your direction. Check your motives and ask if they are sincere. Are you pursuing some goal blindly without asking its cost? Good intentions are being misinterpreted. Now is the time for self-evaluation and self-nurturing. You will benefit greatly if you take time out to regroup. He knows. As soon as I start talking, he's like, I want it. One moment. Jelly bean. Yeah. You are a naughty bunny. Get in your co-pilot chair. Oh, there you go. He probably won't be there long. We'll see. Okay. That was So moving with intention through the weekend. So maybe this is a time to pause, and is there another cat out there? Oh, hi. Just give a moment to think about what your intentions are for moving forward. What movement in your life? What's happening? I feel like there's some goals setting and some planning around what you're really being called to do, like what your purpose is. And so like intentional movement is like we're not just going with the flow anymore. It's like I think there's all this energy coming about. Sorry, I've worn my glasses today and they're like, about like, what is my purpose? I can't put it off any longer, right? I think that's what we're all feeling. So what are you going to be looking at this weekend? So with that, oh, hi. Tell me when to stop shuffling. Let's do a little reading for the weekend and see what message wants to come through in regards to intentional movement and stepping into our oh, hi. You want this one? Okay. We have the Seven of Wands. I knew that one was going to come out. I was just thinking about it as I was shuffling. The Five of Swords. This is interesting. The Page of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. And the overall energy. Ooh, the Moon. I tell you, man. Oh, hi. You can come here. So the overall energy being the Moon. Here, let me move these so you can see them. And then we have Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups. That's so interesting. It's interesting that we don't have any pentacles. It's also interesting that the overall energy is Major Arcana. We have a little visitor. We haven't gotten to cuddle all day. Just got home from work. So the Moon is, I love this because the Moon is intention and intuition. So it's searching, like, see this path forward in between these two poles, these towers. It's like we're moving forward with intention, and the Moon really asks us to really search our soul, really. It's like this inward. The Moon asks us to go inward. Who are we? What's in our subconscious? What has been just like, eating at us to really bring forth? Like, our conscious thoughts are what we're doing in the world. We're feeling pretty satisfied. This is what we do. And then what's in our subconscious, that Moon energy that we know deep down inside is what we're really meant to be doing. And so the Moon is, with the overall energy, with this intentional movement, is saying like that when it talked about clarity with movement, like it's time to get really clear. And the Moon is asking us to get clear. And the Seven of Wands, I love, I'm sorry, this guy's just giving me lots of kisses. I just love him so much. I'm sorry, it's been a long week. I need more cuddles. And so the Seven of Wands is like, sorry, I'm a little distracted. There's a little bit of a defensive energy about this, but it's also like, it's like fending off everything trying to pull our attention away from our true purpose, like our biggest opportunity. And so it's like we're fending off everything pulling us out of the present moment, everything pulling us away from thinking about this, like our intentions. And so this is a really good, that's why I say I love it. It's like this is a really good energy to jump into this weekend with when we're thinking about our purpose. At least that's what this reading feels like. It's all about like, it's winter. We still have time to hibernate and really incubate in what wants to birth forward this spring. So we can do a little planning this weekend. And just be very intentional. The seven of wands is like pure intention. It's like, I'm in a protective bubble. No one's stealing my thoughts, my passions. Like, I am incubating. And the 5 of Swords, this is like, it's like those thoughts. Hold on. I might need to clarify this one because this feels like all the same person. Sometimes it's other people. This feels like all the same person. It's like this guy is picking up the swords of lessons learned along the way. Like in the past, he's been a little either dissatisfied or battle worn or just like defeated feeling. And this is like, no, I've learned those lessons and I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that to myself anymore. So these swords are like those thoughts. It's like we're laying down the ones that no longer serve us and we're picking up the ones that are our lessons learned and moving forward. So you might need to do a little reflection this weekend. See how he's looking backwards and those other figures of his past selves are like looking backwards. So it's like do a little reflection this weekend and figure out what lessons have you learned and what gifts are you taking forward. Like what are the good thoughts? Lay down the ones that don't serve you anymore. And this might be self-sabotaging behaviors. This is kind of giving off that vibe. Like your thoughts have kind of hurt yourself in the past. Sometimes. So the Page of Wands is that curiosity for what you're bringing forth. And look how there's a youthfulness, kind of like a gaiety to the way that page is dressed, the Page of Wands. And he's holding that wand, like looking so curiously at it, like this is my passion. This is what I'm meant to be doing. And he's all in his fancy wardrobe with a feather in his cap. And it's just like, it's kind of like that fool feather where you're kind of launching forth with your passion. And so you're fending off whatever's trying to steal you away from doing the work this weekend. The 5 of Wands is doing the work. The work is the reflection and really sitting with like what wants to come forth out of your deepest self, this moon energy. And the Page of Wands is saying, here's my thing. Here's my thing. This is, and you look at it lovingly. You look at it like how, and like this other reading yesterday was like, it's no longer about the what, it's about the how. Like, how are you going to bring this forth through your own personality, your own essence, and make it your own, not like anybody else is doing it. You might think other people are doing it, but they're not doing it the way you're going to do it. And then the 9 of Cups is that, look, sitting in pure satisfaction. So this is what's coming when you go through the work this weekend. You're going to bring it forth out of just, like this guy is sitting pretty happy with the work he's done and what he's brought forth. And so intentional movement, this is your story for the weekend. Dig deep, moon energy. I think we have a little time to clarify a couple things, if this guy will let me. Oh my gosh. I can't reach my... I know, I don't want to squish you here. That's where you belong. Oh my gosh. It's winter, yet he shed like a mofo. Okay, what I'd like to do is, I know this is a little silly, but these are my Pause Tarot. These are, oh, they feel so good. This is the best feeling tarot deck I have. Like, hear them. They're slippery. They're gold line. I mean, oh, they feel so good. Okay, Spirit, please help us clarify this moon energy for the weekend overall. Thank you. I kind of wish some would just flip out, but I must not shuffle the way other people shuffle, when they just get those flippers. Oh well, I guess I'm too smooth. Oh, there we go. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you have to see, that's why I said these are silly. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. So what did I say? You're doing the work. Eight of Pentacles is doing the work. I mean, I guess we didn't even need to clarify that. It's just so obvious. I said, do the work. It's the moon energy. Dig deep. Spirit, please help us clarify that Seven of Wands. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to get another flippity one, but it would be cool if you did. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. What's that from? Matthew McConaughey. Okay, fine. Let's just pick one and it feels good. Seven of Wands. And we have the King of Cups. This is like, you have to see this artwork. The King of Cups is like fully the power of the heart space. So it's not the King of Wands, the King of Swords, but this is the King of Cups. So he's fully in his heart. He knows how to stand strong in his power. And that's what we're fending off, anything that takes us away from that. And the power, the King of the Cups has that power to stay in the heart space. So don't get caught up in your thoughts. That's what this Five of Wands, that's where you've been in the past. That's what you're going to reflect on. But it's not up here that you're birthing your passions. It's of the heart space. And the King is powerful. He's fully confident to do that. Spirit, please help us clear the Five of Swords. Clarify. Thank you. I guess they just don't want to flip out. Justice. Oh. Wow. So when you go into reflection this weekend and you're thinking about lessons learned, you're laying down the swords of the thoughts that don't serve you, this justice is truth. What is your truth? Where are you finding balance with what you're leaving behind and what you're bringing forward into your Jelly Bean? No, don't hurt the carpet. He destroys everything. Okay, justice. Think about when you're reflecting. Think about those moments in your life where you have felt like you're most authentic. You've stood in your truth. What did that feel like? What were you thinking about? What were you doing? Think about when you felt the most like yourself, your most authentic self. That's your truth and balance. Spirit, please help us clarify Page of Wands. Thank you. I guess we're just gonna shuffle. Can you tell I'm tired? It's been a long week. I've had no downtime since returning from Costa Rica. Straight to work. Got home Sunday afternoon, started work Monday morning. I just slobbered on myself. I'm a mess. I'm a hot mess. Well, that was a lot of flipping. Okay, Spirit, let's get serious. Page of Wands, thank you. King of Wands. Ooh. Look at this. It's so silly. So the King of Wands is all fire. And so when we talk about, like, look at this. This is the one I'm passionate about. This is the one thing I'm birthing. I'm running with this. This is my passion. This is what I'm meant to be doing. And the King of Wands is all passion, all fire, and he has the confidence to do this. And so where the Page of Wands is that youthful, like, oh, curiosity. Now you're stepping into the King of Wands, which is like, and heck yeah, we're going after it with conviction. That's the word that comes to mind. That is powerful. This is big energy, you guys. What are you doing? What's your purpose? Tell me. 9 of Cups, please. Thank you. I better just not get crazy again. Let's just, thank you. 10 of Wands. Look at all these wands. 10 of Wands. So the 10 is about completion, and this 9 of Cups is it's just on the right before the 10 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups is like you're sitting pretty satisfied with how far you've come. There's still something, there's like a hesitation energy here with this 10 of Wands. Again, completion, but this is that push through to the finish line kind of energy, but your head's down. You don't believe it yet. There's something about you're not quite fully believing something about this. There's some sort of hesitation here. Do you feel that? I feel it. We're gonna need something. We're gonna need something that helps us clarify what this hesitation energy is. And I feel like let's go deep. Yeah. So there's something, let's try to get you through to that finish line. Let's help clarify what this hesitation is, or at least how to work with it. You probably know what it is. It's going to be different for each of us. But let's figure out how can we overcome this to truly feel 100% confident in what we're doing. Jelly Bean, I just let you in. Please, for the love of all that is holy. He knows how to try my patience. He's the only one that can push my buttons. Spirit, thank you. Please help us really understand what is this one last. Why is our head still down? Trying to understand this from another angle. Do we not truly believe this is the thing we're supposed to be doing? Do we still have a self-limiting belief? What is it? Thank you, Spirit. Come here. I can't do this one. I can't, because it was just it was in this reading recently. It's the nectar. I'll set it here because that's that beautiful, like, healing energy. It's a healing ointment for something that's been hurt. So we'll put it there because I have to honor what came out. But I also try, because these are sticky, I always try to ask Spirit, like, please give us a new card, not of the recent past, because the way these don't shuffle very well, I'm still hesitant to take that one. Okay, Spirit, thank you. don't want to come. The Sustainer. Oh, interesting that we got that with the Ten of Wands. Interesting. Okay, let's see if this has a little nugget for us. XXIV. Oh, weird. The Peacemaker, the Upholder, the Preserver, the Sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes, tending to the tasks of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm and the mouths sweetly fed. The Sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to archive, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the Sustainer to become overworked. That's that Ten of Wands. Stop. Okay, it's common for the Sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. I'm trying not to resent the kitten. Jelly Bean, I'll be right with you. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the Sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The Sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all and needs our love. So there's something about, I said there was a hesitation. There's this resistance to the necessary change that you truly want. Is it because you're the Sustainer for your family? Is there like this, you don't 100% believe that you can make this work in lieu of your job? You feel like you won't have time because of your current job, that what's sustaining you and your family? Oh, don't you even start chewing on my cables. Abundant, generous, supportive, reliable, but when dark, overworked, resentful, trapped, tired. That's that Ten of Wands, just being so tired. You're still carrying all 10 of those wands. You haven't looked up yet to see like what your goal is. You're just like, there's something that's what this was. Contemplate what truly sustains you. Make a list. Notice how simple yet powerful those things are and spend more time tending them. Take note of the difference between maintaining and sustaining. Which action describes your life more accurately? Sustaining or maintaining? So this is, so right now, are you in a state of maintaining? And that's scary, to move towards something that hopefully will sustain you if you put forth the effort, put forth the work. And so there's that hesitation that's happening with moving from maintaining to sustaining. You feel like what you're doing is sustaining you, but it's not. It's not sustaining your energy. It might be providing a paycheck. I don't know. But there's the hesitation. It's like there's something about maybe you not fully believing that this is going to work out for you. So there might be a need to just really reflect on that. Where does that come from? I think we might need to go into an extended. I'm going to push pause. Because I think this is enough for now. And if you don't want to do the extended, just really give some thought into, like, search your heart. Why are you hesitating? When you get through this weekend, if you still feel like a hesitation, really look at that in all honesty and see, like, what is it that's holding you back? Because I feel it. There's something, and we're going to go into the extended and really clarify this. So my heart's with you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend doing all of this, and hope to see you over in the extended. Bye.